Excellent. So, Dr. Young, you have written several books on the importance of pH balance, and including the pH Miracle for weight loss and pH Miracle for cancer. How does food cooked in Salamaster cookware helps the pH balance in our bodies?
Well, I've been running a clinic here in San Diego for now 10 years, and we have people come from all over the world. They come from every country around the world to actually bring their bodies back into balance when they're suffering from the effects of overacidity. It could be the condition or the symptomology of cancer. It could be diabetes. It could be multiple sclerosis. It could be just something simple like hypertension or overweight. Whatever it is, or it could be someone who just wants to get in better shape. Whatever it is, all of the food that we prepare, okay, for our client patients, all of the food that we prepare during our retreats, okay, and it's not all raw food, because you can still use the cookware and keep the food raw too as well. It'll still have the same electrical potential as if it had never been warmed up. Okay, and I don't even like to use the word cooked, because when you're using the Salad Master cookware, you're really not cooking the food. You're heating it up to a temperature, but you still have all the electrical potential and energy and life force of that food, which is actually carried by its mineral content. You haven't lost any of that, okay? And I don't know if this is the story you tell people when you're out there, because I don't sell this stuff, all right? I have nothing vested in this other than I use it myself, okay? I'm not getting paid, to plug Salad Master, you see, and that's okay, because I'm more interested in people having a product that's effective and doesn't harm them than what's being sold currently on the market. That's more interesting to me. Yeah. They're getting paid for something. So I just wanted to clear the slate here that this is not a paid commercial, okay? And I'm doing this because we have 7 kitchens on this property, and every kitchen has the Salad Master cookware. And every patient where we warm the food, okay, we heat, and we do soups. We do warm soups, we do a broccoli soup, we do a spinach soup, we do a green soup, we do a vegetable soup, we do all different kinds of soups. They're in our books. We have thousands of recipes, and not everything is raw, but everything is alive. And I think that's what we have to keep in mind, that the food, whether raw or warmed, okay, it has to be alive. And what determines a food being alive? It's electrical potential. It's biogenicity. And I've tested this. I've put food in here. We've raised the temperature to 185 degrees Fahrenheit, and it still has the same electrical potential as when it was sitting in its natural state, because we go out here and we pick our food. Yeah, I noticed. We have a farm. We have 3,000 avocado trees. We have 1,000 grapefruit trees. We have our own organic garden. We pick the broccoli here. We don't go to the store and buy it. And we measure the electrical potential of this food, and we put it into the Salad Master, and we warm it up, and then we measure the electrical potential and see if it's alive, and it's alive. Kind of like the sodium bicarbonate test. It hasn't been tainted. So that, I think, is very, very important for people to understand. And for myself personally, I don't always like eating cold food. I want something warmed up. I like a warm soup, particularly when it's colder outside. But I do eat a lot of raw food too as well. So I probably go maybe 70 to 80% raw and 20% warmed food, a live food that's been warmed. And I'll say it again, we only have one cookware that we use or that we recommend, and that's the Salad Master cookware.
Well, thank you, Dr. Young. I'm very proud and very honored to be here with you. I've gone through the retreat, and this is something that everybody needs to experience. We love Dr. Young. We love all the work that you guys are doing here, and we really thank you so much for taking your precious time and sharing it with us and sharing it with everybody who is going to be watching you somewhere all over the world, and thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Well, I've only got 2 things left to say, if that's okay.
That's okay.
And the first thing is, when it's real, it's easy to share, and it's natural. So it's easy for me to talk about Salad Master because it's real, it works, it's effective, and that's why I love having it. The second thing I want to say is nothing tastes as good as good health feels. And when we grasp that particular concept and we start focusing on an alkalized lifestyle and diet, this is when we're going to enjoy the greatest level of health that we've ever enjoyed in my life. And for me, I feel like I'm 16, okay? And I may have the blood of a 16-year-old. Who knows? But, I'm approaching 60 years.
Wow.
So I'm well preserved because I'm conscious about the fact that I need to maintain the alkaline design of my body. And I do that with what I eat, what I drink, exercising every day, drinking the right kind of water, and when I want something warm, I won't use anything other than Salad Master.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you again. Thank you, Happy Cooking. Thank you, Salad Master, for making this happening for us.